guests left early today, the B&B guests from Washington State. And I think they're out of here. So time to clean a room. Anyway, we're going to have another sunrise, really nice sunrise. It's really funny how this time last year we had the heat dome at the end of June. So it went from a crappy cool spring this year to intense heat, which is not a good thing. I like the gradual buildup, not bam, right into heat from cool spring weather. So it's really hard on the plants. It definitely is. It's like having a really mild, fall and winter, and then you get a real bad cold snap, right? So anyway, let's just kind of have a little stroll through here and show you how things are doing in our jungle garden. Yes, those are Fatsia. They're massive Fatsia. I planted those 3 decades ago when they were little babies. Just finished cutting this off because it was in our way, this eucalyptus tree. Cut this one down. I didn't want it too close to the house, so we cut that off last week. It's been there for years. Anyway, everything's looking pretty good. Bamboos are shooting. Lots of bamboo. Here's the shade garden. Fuchsias are coming back. Everything's very, very green. Vivax bamboo is shooting up too. Keep that water. This is all coming up. It's got some nice canes coming out of that Vivax. Yes, you can plant palms close to your house. They won't damage your foundation. So this is what early morning on Salt Spring Island looks at this end of the island. Very lush and very exotic. This is actually mostly in the shade here. And this is the one that kind of boggles me because last year it was full of seed, and this year it really does look like male flowers. I don't understand that. That is really, really weird. I took actually seed off of it last year. Daphne laurel. So I'm thinking these guests are gone, so I can probably clean that room. There's one of our Kentia palms. And this one suffered in the heat last year, but it looks like it is coming back. Beautiful palm. I've had it for years. There's 2 of them in the pot. They're pretty good size, but this one suffered more. It's still alive. But it did take a beat down in the heat last June, so recovery mode. Recovery mode. And then there's the giant eucalyptus trees that were cut. Lots of bamboo. We have a lot of bamboo here. Lots of eucalyptus trees. And arbutus trees, they grow well together. Hello, Max Lax. Max Lax. Let's go down here and have a look at the sun deck where our guests like to lounge. This is it. They like to lounge on this deck. This is the accommodation deck. So when you stay at Wendy's accommodation, it's very private. There's no neighbors to be seen. Eucalyptus tree I got to cut back. It's a gunny eye. There's a Kybiensis behind it I have to cut. And these are all bay trees. Those are bay laurel trees. Look at them all. Self-seed like weed, Laurus nobilis, growing with lithocarpus. That's the tan bark oak in there. And then there's Fatsia trees, 30-foot laurels. And of course, the tree fern, which I have to keep watered every day now just because it's hot. Hot, 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 hot. Don't want that baby to burn. And that guy burnt up so bad. Look at that. That actually could be from last year, the burn. But anyway, it looks, no, there's some burn on it. Yeah, there's definitely burn on this plant. Ah, damn. It burnt up last year too. That's a shame. That's a Fatsia. That one got fried last year in the heat in June, defoliated, and it came back and it looks like it's burning again. Because there used to be big shade trees here. Big, use a massive cedar tree that we had cut down. There's one of the slabs off it. And that's the stump that's sitting on. And then I carved tikis over there out of it laying on the ground. I couldn't move them. They dropped it. But anyway, this baby is producing some seed for the first time in over 30 years. I was given that palm in the late 1980s, doing very well. Happier now that the other trees are cut down. You can see the stump from the big eucalyptus tree, and I don't want that to grow back, so I keep ripping all the growth off. So anyway, that's the way things are looking like in this jungle-like garden here on Salt Spring Island, Canada. And it definitely feels a lot more tropical when you have the heat, but we don't have the humidity, thank God. We don't have the humidity. The humidity is very low here. That guy made it too. Pushing out new spear right there. That is Chamaedorea radicalis. Took a little bit of a beat down, but hey, survived, no protection. Aspidistra, cast iron plant, and lots of trachys in here. So there you have it. I don't know, this one might, I think that's a male down there. There's lots of flowers on it. I got canary on date palm yesterday. I hope they will survive in my zone. Yeah, they don't survive here. They need help. I grew these ones from seed. We have a lot of date palms. These are in big pots, and then there's another one right there. And then there's a cluster of them in here. And then I have another one in the upper garden too. There's like about 7 of them or so in there, 8 of them maybe clustered in there. I picked up this seed somewhere. I don't remember. Might have been Hawaii, might have been somewhere else. I don't know. But anyway, those are date palms. Bring them in the winter time. It gets too cold here for them in the winter. This is not date palm growing country this far north. Needle palms, yeah, needle palms. Trachycarpus wagnerianus, yeah, you can grow Trachycarpus wagnerianus. That's a pure Trachycarpus wagnerianus. And then, of course, there's hybrids. And that hybrid palm was in that pot all winter long, just sitting right there, just like that. And it was cold out. And then there's Chamaerops humilis. There's Washingtonia robusta, which is another waste of time to plant in the ground because you're going to have to protect them. You know, and I'm not into that stuff. You know, they get too big too quick, and then you can end up cutting them down. So I wouldn't waste my time here. I mean, if you're younger, go for it. But I've experimented with lots of those things. They're a waste of time here in this far north. Bottlebrush growing in there too. Look at that. One of my bottlebrush planted that years ago. That's a pallidus. That's Bottlebrush pallidus. Oh, did I break the top off? Fuck's sake. Excuse my French. Damn it. Ugh, pisses me off. I should have just left it alone. Well, maybe I can start it. Let's see. I'll push it in the ground. I don't think so, though. Let's push it in the Washingtonia. There. It's toast. It'll branch out, though. It'll get thicker. It's too bad. Oh, well. Anyway, you can see the catkins on this tan bark oak here. Cymbidiums. Another palm blooming here. Male. Chinese fan palms, let's go look at them. Let's go look at the Chinese fan palms. They're small. I mean, they're probably toast. Let's go look. There's some other tree ferns in here. Got to keep those guys watered. Australian tree ferns. Australian tree ferns here. Yeah, we have little Chinese fan palms. Bigger ones, toast. I had it in a tiki hut with no heat, and it froze. But I think some of those... Oh my God, is that dry? I watered that yesterday and it's wilted. You know what? Looks like they survived. That's a Chinese fan palm right there. It looks like crap, but there it is right there. It actually did. It's beside the house. So that is a Chinese fan palm, Livistona chinensis. And then, I don't know. There's some there too. Actually, that one did. That's got center spear in it. It's green. So I'm going to say, yeah, that survived too. Looks like crap. Short-term palm here unless you really plant them in a sheltered spot. So, all right, guys, that's what the garden's looking like. Right here, there's Pittosporum tubera blooming right there. And just a whole bunch of stuff. Olive trees, bottlebushes in here. We have a lot of bottlebrush. Southern magnolia there. And just a mix mash of this, that, and the other. And just a lot of watering. So I'm going to have to water right now. Okay. Anyway. Thanks for tuning in to Gulf Island Rock. And stay tuned for more videos on this channel. There's the Tiki Tribe. Tiki Tribe in the palms. Cheers to you. Have a great day into the heat, because it's going to be a warm one here. Bye for